So, had a bunch of video of the install of this, and because of my lack of editing expertise, even tried to edit a few of the videos on my iPhone, and I guess I'm illiterate to it. I just can't figure it out. It just doesn't work. My big fingers with the little thing on the screen, I just can't get any of it to stop right where I want it to, splice it together. So here's just an overview. The video, solar panels on top. We got the 40 amp Rover charge controller. I got the shut off disconnect coming in from the solar panels, so I can turn them off if I so choose. Then coming off the charge controller, we go through a 40 amp fuse into the battery box. Right now we're actually I think we're on a float charge from what it showed on the app, because we've got 23.4 volts coming in, 25, 1.61 amps. Shows my battery is 100%. But yet, my Linux battery monitor is only showing 90.6. Now yesterday, the charge controller was showing 100%, so I set this to 100%. And now today it's off again by 10%. I'm not sure. The only thing I can think of is with the battery monitor, all negatives, the negative from the battery goes to the shunt back there, which is right there. That, and then all other negatives from everything has to go to the other side of the shunt. Now the negative for the charge controller just came up and goes through and goes to the negative on the battery here, as the bolt on the shunt is only so long, and I barely was able to get everything on there so I can get the nut back on when I hooked up the battery monitor. So there's no way I could put another terminal end on that bolt until I get a longer bolt for it. So I don't know if, because the negative of the charge controller is not going through the battery monitor, I'm not sure if that's the issue. Pretty much, I think I'm going to stick with believing the charge controller versus, yeah, because that's telling me 90% and 181.1 amp hours, and it's still discharging. Now, right now, the only thing is that the fridge and freezer is just sitting in idle. Nothing else is on, nothing drawing a current, and yet it's showing a discharge. Normally that would be just showing blank, not a discharge nor a charge. Now if I turn off the disconnect, what does that do? Oh, watch as the percentage drops quickly. Okay. Maybe, so 90.6, 89, 88. 89. Okay. Oh, there's a learning curve here. I got to figure this out because, like, there's parameters with this, with the equalization charge, the float charge, the boost charge. That I have to figure out. Plus, let's not forget that my sealed lead acid batteries are pretty much probably shot, I would say, due to certain situations that the situations that I've been in since getting everything hooked up last year, not having solar, only being able to charge off of the isolator when I'm running. I'm not sure. So, the battery setting, that's for sealed lead acid, sealed batteries, which is what I got. That's right, it's 12 volt. So a slow flash. There's juice coming in. I wonder, let's just turn on some lights. Where? I've read through the manual. Most of it, some it makes sense, but yet I don't know. It seems like there's missing something. But anywho, it's all hooked up. It seems to be working. So no, I don't like how I was just driving across the county though too. Driving across the county, and so the battery isolator was charging the batteries, but the app for this said I was on float because this showed 100%. Which is showing 100% now, but then turn it off. If I turn off the solar panels, that quickly drops. Like, really? Wow. Okay. Oh, looks like I need my lithium batteries quicker than I'm thinking. Oh, goodness. And then the fridge and freezer just kicked on. See the battery monitor, and that's showing 12.7 volts. That's showing 12.6. That's showing 12.6. So that is correct. Well, that's 12.7 now. 12.7.1. So it looks like I have some fine tuning to do to figure out to make these two things jive. Because turned you back on. There you go. There you're showing that you. Okay, so now you're quickly boom, boom, boom. 13.1, 13.2, 18 volts, 16, 17, and almost 17 amps. MPPT, so it's charging. Yeah, so that's the solar. So the solar's installed. The solar's working. Like I said, it's just a matter of trying to figure out. I don't know. I'm pretty sure that's working correctly. I'm thinking that battery monitor has been giving me false reads from the get-go, even though I hooked it up exactly as it said to. Somehow I think that thing's been misleading me, or something's not right with my Well, I know something's not right with my batteries. My batteries are shot because of being sealed lead acid and being drawn down way too low, quite a lot in the beginning. But it's not like I have, when I wake up and it's 11 volts. Well, I had to sleep, so with my work and my sleep schedule, it's not like but anywho, so it's hooked up. It's not mounted exactly where I originally wanted it, but then I realized, why not keep it right there real close to the batteries. Probably a better bet than running long wire from the charge controller to the batteries. So I'd rather keep the proximity close. See, now it's showing. Showing 14.5, 14.5 there, 14.5 there, and 14.5 there. So now it's just a matter of getting the battery percentage, but then that may be so that could just be the sulfation is so bad on those batteries with the way I went out with what I have it set for equalization. Maybe when it does its first equalization, maybe hopefully this system will do more than just my my 10 amp smart charger from NOCO. But we'll see what happens. So instead of using that, like I said, I had a lot of footage, but editing skills on this iPhone with the small screen, big fingers, small area, it's not working. So junk all that pretty much, or Just hold on to it till maybe hold on to it, I don't know. Probably just delete it all. And this will be my solar install video. So since we got got 400 watts, which I highly doubt those 4 panels will truly put 400 watts into this charge controller. But we'll see. So at least it's working. It's putting juice to my batteries. That's what really matters. And hopefully it can maybe it'll help get my batteries back into some kind of decent condition from their sulfstration. But we'll see. So thanks for watching. Thanks for checking out my channel. If you haven't subscribed, please do. Hit the like. This is all new to me, but I'm sure content will all get better with time. So bear with me, and we'll see where we go from here. Soon time to go to work. That dreadful the dreadful work. Why can't it just be roaming around making videos? Not yet. In the future. That's the goal. So I'll catch y'all later. Fight for love, not hate. Bearded Nomad Van Life out.